welcome to the series on Python. In this video, we will learn about Python print function with the help of examples. Let's say I have a variable x with the value 3. Now, I can print the value of x without using any functions. I can directly use the variable name and I got the output. In the same way, I can also print float value and I can also print the string. String has to be in single quote or it can be in double quotes. Now the same thing we can do by using print function. Now I am using print function to print the value of x. Now the value of x is Python. Let's say the value is float. You can see I got the float output. Now what if I want to format the data based on user's choice? In that case, we can go for using format specifiers. We have %d to represent an integer, and we have %s to represent the string. We have %f to represent float, and we have %x to represent hexadecimal format. Now, I am using one statement by making use of format specifiers. Here %d is the format specifier to an integer, and this %d will look after the value of the first variable after this percentile symbol, and this statement is similar to printf x. Okay, so we are using format specifiers to format the data in a different way. Let's say I want the result should be like x plus y equals to 20. In that case, what can we do? Now let's say I want this format. First, let me declare two variables. Now here I want the result like x plus y equals to the addition. Now this first %d will look after the value of the first variable after this percentile symbol. Second %d will look after the value of second variable after this percentile symbol, and third %d will look after the third variable after this percentile symbol. So third variable is nothing but x plus y. Now I want the result should be in the format of x plus y equals to the addition. Now I got 12 plus 14 equals to 26. Okay, so in this way we can format the data by using format specifiers. What if I mention value before format specifier? Let's say I have one variable with the value 67. Now I am using print statement with the value before format specifier. So what does it mean? Here the value before this format specifier represent that it is going to display integer output with a width of 3 along with the value of the variable. Okay, now I have the value as 67 and it is having 2 length, that is 2 width. But in the print statement, I want the result, integer result should be a width of 3. Okay, and we have already 2 width. Now the output is padded with one leading blank space. Let's check. You can see there is one leading blank space and remaining 2 width has displayed as it is. It means that the total output is a width of 3. Okay, so now let's say I am using 4. So you can see 2 width has filled with 2 blank spaces. In the same way, you can also include width to the float number. First, I will declare one variable with float value. Now I am using the value before precision indicates that output should be width of at least 4 including the values after precision. Okay, so at least 4 in the sense the output should be 4 or it can be more than 4, but output should not be less than 4. Now let's check. So I got the output with 5 characters. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5, and the value after precision indicates that 2 digits after precision. Here 2 digits after precision has displayed. Now let's say I want to display 3 digits after precision. So I got 12.3 40. So it means that output should be at least 4. In the sense it can be greater than 4 or it can be equal to 4. Okay, so now let's say output should be at least width of 8 and I want 2 digits after precision. You can see output should be at least 8, means in the output I should have 8 digits. Okay, now in the input I have only 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, including this. Now 1 2 3 4 5 and the remaining width has filled with the spaces. You can observe here 3 width has replaced with spaces. So this is about using the value before the format space. Now let's see how to format a string. Let's say I have one variable and I want to print it. So I got the name. So if I print name without using print method, so it is displaying as it is. But if I go for using print method, it is giving the output in a proper way. Let's say I want to print Yamini's phone. So it is giving me an invalid syntax. Why? Because Python interpreter treats that this is the opening of the single quote and here we have closed. So it does not assume that it is a apostrophe. It is assuming that it is a closed single quote, and after that it has found one closed single quote but it doesn't found the opening single quote. So that's why it is giving an error, invalid syntax. So in order to overcome this problem, I'm just replacing single quote with double quotes. So now apostrophe has displayed. Let's say I want to display some part of the code in double quotes. I want to display phone in double quotes. Invalid syntax. So I got it. Now let's say I want to display some part of the code in double quotes as well as I want to display apostrophe. It is invalid syntax. Now, so I'm adding backslash before the apostrophe. Now I got the proper output. So I got phone inside double quotes and apostrophe yes as displayed. Now what is the meaning of this backslash? This backslash is going to tell the Python interpreter that please remove the special meaning of that apostrophe. Okay, so that's why the Python interpreter has simply ignored this. Okay, and we got the proper output. So now let's say I want to display my name for 2 times. This is nothing but string concatenation. Now I want to display my name for 20 times. Yes, I got it. Now we'll see the exact syntax of print statement. Print and the value that you want to display to the output screen, and end. End is the parameter used with print statement. This end parameter specify that what to be print at the end of the string. Okay, so it is going to include something to be printed at the end of the string. So if you are not providing end parameter, means by default it will take the new line character. As you can observe here, let me create a file. So if I take print statement, so it is what it is giving. By default it is giving the new line character. So the second print statement has displayed in a new line. Okay, so if you don't provide the end parameter, so by default it will take the new line character. Okay, so that is about end parameter with Python print statement. Okay, so that's it about this video. In the next video we will see escape sequences with print statement. So I hope you have understood the session and I hope it is very useful to you. So if you feel that it is useful, so please like, share and subscribe to my channel Coders Cafe. Thanks for watching.